So hello people, this is Moscarblog and I can't believe that I'm saying this, but finally it's my turn to review the Aston Martin Valkyrie. And not just any Valkyrie, not just the coupe, we've got a coupe back there for a fun fact. This is the Aston Martin Valkyrie Spider, a 1 out of 85 hypercar, Formula 1 street car. It's just out of this world, a creation from Aston Martin and Red Bull together to get a legal Formula 1 car. And in today's video, I will review the exterior, the interior, and take it out for a drive as well. So stay tuned for the driving part and let's dive right into the review. So people, as you can see, it just looks straight out of a video game. Just look at it. When I lift up the camera, it looks so insane, this thing. Look at the aero here at the front. It is out of this world and it mimics a Formula 1 car perfectly, just perfectly. Because this bonnet here is actually working like a spoiler. It's aerodynamically functional. Aston Martin didn't want to distract the air with having a badge. But Aston Martin also didn't want to put a sticker like any other brand. So Aston Martin created the thinnest badge in the world. This is a real badge, here actually in 18 karat gold. The thinnest badge, as thin as a hair, 14 microns thin. And it's actually a real badge put on this car. The price of this vehicle, you have to expect to pay 5 million euros, and in this blue it looks so good. I think even better than the green Valkyrie back there. And those two, I'm just gonna ignore them. This is the holy hall of my friend's RFX collection. It's like paradise in here. Let's keep reviewing the Valkyrie. We've got one of the coolest headline design in the world. It looks like on a UFO, and they actually also made these slides on the DBR. Look at it, because I've actually got an Aston Martin DBR here as well. The headlight looks super similar like on the Valkyrie. They just did a great job on both of these cars. At the front, double wishbone suspension like on a Formula 1 car. You can see it, it's completely visible in carbon. The whole monocoque is in carbon like on a Formula 1 car. And also the windshield wiper is in carbon. And that's not just it. This windshield wiper, it took Aston Martin over 1 year to develop, and they actually needed to get the company that built the space shuttle to make this windshield wiper. So this thing doesn't just look like an UFO, it's actually got some spacecraft parts in it. Can you believe that? So as you can see, so much aero going on, especially when we look from the side. When we look from the side here, it's just a driving piece of aerodynamics. It is out of this world. These are our little window cameras, by the way, because I think it wasn't legal. It was not possible to get it with real mirrors. That's why they made the window cameras. And as you can see, there are screens inside where you can see what these cameras are seeing. Those are our wheels. Let's go to the wheels before we go to the aero. Look at it. It's Pilot Sport Cup 2, a fairly normal tire, 420 millimeters carbon ceramic brakes, looking super good on this one. When you get the AMR Pro package, you actually get a different tire, because this tire here with the full aero enabled would actually pop at higher speeds, because it's got like 1.1 tons of downforce, 1,100 kilograms, 4,400 pounds, I think. I don't remember, but the downforce would make the tires pop. With the AMR Pro package, you get a different tire, and on the normal Valkyrie, you get a little flap in here. Inside here, there's a little flap somewhere that opens to distract the aero, so we have less downforce at higher speeds. And when you take a corner at lower speeds, you will get the downforce back, which is insane if you ask me. Just look at it. It's a Formula 1 car for the street. The white arch, the hips. I haven't talked about the power yet. This thing, let me open up the door for you, because the Spider also has a special door. Not like on the Cabriolet, it's a different door, as you can see. And this thing at the back, 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12, making 1,015 horsepower or 1,001 horsepower, I think. And combined, it's 1,150, because we've got a little Rimac battery at the back, which helps us starting this car, etc. And we got a little boost button on our steering wheel, which I can show you, because the steering wheel is right here. Look at this beautiful piece of art, honestly, just a piece of art. Look at the steering wheel. This is our boost button, the ERS. When you press this, ERS button here, you will actually get a boost, and then you will have the full 1150 horsepower of the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Let's move on to the back before we jump inside and then take it out for a drive. So people, if you couldn't tell from the front that this is an actual real Formula 1 car for the street, you will be able to tell from the back. Look at this. This is the absolute craziest car. There are the flaps I mentioned that will distract the aero when we are driving the higher speeds. Do you see this there? This is the flap that will actually make us not lose a tire. Look at this rear, the exhaust, the lights, the tire, the aerodynamics, everything in carbon fiber. This black part I was told to not touch because it's like from a coated material and the fingerprint is super hard to get off. So, and also at the back we've got something very funny. This is the smallest brake light in the world, the thinnest and smallest brake light in the world. Let me open up, show you that Cosworth V12, jump inside and then take it out for a drive. So let me pop the little release somewhere here. Here it is. And look at this, the Cosworth 6.5 liter naturally aspirated V12 making over 1000 horsepower. When you are asking what those pads are, those actually make the water that might come in from the roof scoop, they actually deplete the water, they are water resistant, and it goes down that hole, which is also pretty cool because you don't want water in our checkered carbon V12, which is so cool. So people, let's jump inside, talk a little about the inside, and then we will take it for a drive. Well, the interior is as crazy as the exterior, the thinnest carbon fiber pad seats in the world, a carbon fiber monocoque, which is insane, like on a Formula 1 car. Look at it, the whole thing is in carbon fiber, and you actually have to remove the steering wheel because you couldn't get in and out of this car with the steering wheel fitted like this. It would be completely impossible to get in and out. I'm just going to show it to you. When I put my leg like this, where is it going to go? I have to stamp on the seat. So that's why you can actually remove the steering wheel. Those are our little mirrors. This is the mirror on the right side, this is the mirror on the left side. As you can see, my leg, look at this. And this is our center console. Basically our infotainment screen. And this is the inside. Those things, you actually have to wear them to make this thing street legal because it's so loud on the inside that you can't hear a police car or anything coming. So this car has got microphones equipped at the exterior, so we can actually hear what's going on the exterior when you are inside of this car. So people, let me jump inside and we're gonna take it out for a drive now. And to be honest, it's way more comfortable than I expected it to be. The riding feels completely fine despite us having 1050 horsepower from the V12. More fun and wind in the this was the drive of the Aston Martin Valkyrie Spider, the 1 out of 85 Hypercar. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.